Hello to my Cancers. This is Queen of Moon Ra coming to you with your general reading, Cancers. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. This reading is going to be for the 10th of December through the 19th of December. Sending everybody lots of love and light. All right, Cancers, let's get it. Let's see what is going on with the goings-ons. All right, Cancers, I am filled with energy. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Make sure that energy is channeled in a very positive way. Right, as we are getting closer and closer to closing out a cycle, right? All right, so let us see what is going on. Make sure you're drinking your water, getting out some fresh air. Get out in all the elements. Get out in all the elements. I'm kind of feeling like somebody has a new hobby. This is what I'm picking up on for somebody. Just prayed over your cards. Before I turn the camera back on. Gardening. I feel like somebody is, I'm not mentioning any names of any stores because this is the World Wide Web. And I know there's like local stores where, you know, certain stores, if I say in the US, everybody would know the stores. But wherever the local stores are where you are, I feel like somebody is taking up sort of gardening, like flowers, those kind of things, right? But I feel like you're a star. This is the current situation here, is that you're a star. You're very much in your 11th house, whoever you are. And people want to link up with you. People want to link up with you. This symbol right here is 8th house, right? And while people want to link up with you, you're moving like a star because you don't really know the reason why people want to link up with you. That's not paranoia. That would be like whoever you can think of that's very famous. And you're like, oh my God, I've always wanted to meet this person. Like I recently saw something on an interview. It wasn't an interview. It was on, I want to say Instagram. One of the platforms where this person saw this celebrity. They must have been sitting in traffic, or this famous person was sitting in traffic, and their window was kind of like partially rolled down, and the person yelled out the person's name, right? The fan yelled out the person's name, and I guess they wanted their autograph or something, and the person wouldn't give them their autograph, and then they said something really disrespectful to the person. I was like, okay, was that even necessary? And the traffic was moving slow enough for the celebrity to respond, you know, very respectfully to them, but nevertheless they respond. And there was a camera person or videographer, somebody picked it up, right, for all of us to see. That's the only reason I saw it. But yeah, you're a star, and that's how you're moving. You're moving like a star. So when people want to link up with you, why? You know, what's the purpose, right? Challenge here. It's the devil. So there could be somebody in your family that you know could have some kind of addictions or restrictions or lust attached to them, some kind of demons attached to them that want to link up with you, whoever you are. And so for that, you're going straight to source. Again, you're filled with energy. It's the holiday season. Some people celebrate, some people don't. Nevertheless, just like with anything else, you're not going to be impulsive. That would be the Emperor card, right? That could be the dark side of Emperor energy, is to be impulsive. You're praying about it, right? Doesn't really matter who it is. Once you realize people have demons that could restrict you in some way, shape, or fashion, they're not going to ever tell you the full story about something. They're not going to tell you the full story. So you just discovered something. This is a loved one, by the way. This is a family member, right? This is a family member. So if this person calls you, they need a ride. I ain't trying to be funny when I say this. You may have to pat them down. I'm not trying to be funny, but if you decide, you may have to say, hey, I'm gonna give you cab fare or whatever, right? Because again, you're filled with energy, right? And you want it to be good energy. You want it to be good and positive energy. And that's what you want to speak into the universe. So when I'm reading cards, I'm channeling messages, just so we're crystal clear. I'm channeling energy when I'm reading cards. And I'm also looking at the images on the cards here, right? So you could be, see this, these chains right here. And then it looks like it's like a ring in someone's nose, right? So we know what this symbol is, but somebody could be like, oh, you always working all the time, you know, such and such and such and such. But clearly somebody could sound like they are, something else is going on, right? So in that sense, if you're in the middle of doing something, you could always call and arrange for them to get a ride, maybe through some kind of a like a ride service. And again, I'm not naming any names because this is the World Wide Web, and wherever you are in the world, if you have loved ones, excuse me, and it's the holidays and they're out with their friends or whomever, it doesn't really matter who it is. You want people to get safe, get to their destination safely. That's why the devil card came out. So I don't see that that was going to be a challenge for you because you're praying about it. Somebody may say, oh, I want to stop. I want to see you, whatever the case may be. If you say I need to pray about it, then that's the answer. That's it. You're only waiting. You wait to hear back from source. The distant past. Yeah, distant past. You may have been impulsive. Yeah, sure. Stop on by. That was you in the past, right? That was a distant past, long distant past. But now you are aware of something. You're aware that somebody in your family has some things attached to them. Some other entities attached to them, right? Something about, I heard this guy say this on Instagram. Like, y'all will learn a lot of things what people are saying, what they're not saying, right? Reading between the lines. This guy, and this is true, was saying that he's a comedian, actually. But you know, there's some, and they're jokes, they're serious a lot of times. And he was basically saying that if somebody asked him for a ride, he was basically like giving kind of it was kind of a skit. And he was saying that somebody had asked him for a ride, and when they got there, they had one of their friends. He was like, I'm not giving either one of you all a ride. I don't know them, right? Again, you're moving like a star. That's not you being paranoid or stuck up or turning your nose up at anybody. But somebody wants to bring someone else, right? But they're secretly not telling you something. They're bringing another spirit with them. They're bringing another spirit with them. I want you to meet somebody, but they're bringing another spirit with them. This is not for somebody to get paranoid at all. You just have to say, I have to pray about it. I have to pray about it. Again, this is where your structure comes in, right? Yeah, somebody saying, I'm going to stop by real quick. Nope, you're praying about it. This is where you're staying focused. This is where you are staying focused. Laser focused. That is going to be a no. No pop-ups. People know that you are a hermit. People know that there are familiar spirits around you who watch every little thing that you do, who are familiar with where you stay. This person has demons, meaning that they were impulsive, told people things about you. So people want to know where stars are, right? You're in your 11th house, right? Everybody is a star, just so we're crystal clear, meaning everybody has an 11th house. Everybody has friends. They're part of some kind of a team, a group or something. It could be your church group that you're a part of, or your fellowship group, or your friendship group, your spin class or Pilates class. That's what I mean. Like, you're part of something. You're part of an organization. People know people. It's a small world, right? But somebody, a loved one, was impulsive, right? They start talking, lips flapping, gums flapping, teeth moving, right? So somebody's like, oh, this is going to be real quick. That's going to be a no. That's going to be a no. This is where you enforce a boundary. Saturn return. Capricorns are ruled by Capricorn and Aquarius are both ruled by Saturn, but Saturn rules them very differently. Okay, very differently. Aquarius will straight up tell you no. Capricorn may need to process it for a minute, right? But this is where, whether it's this sign or this time, very structured and authoritative. A quick no and firm no. Just a no. No pop-ups. No pop-up visits. And this could be for anything. This could be anything. This could literally be anything, right? Because somebody feels like something is their way or the highway as far as you're concerned. Somebody really feels like this is an Aries sun sign, right? And somebody is in their 10th house. Somebody feels like that somebody's in their 10th house. Meaning that 10th house means career, achievements, public image, masculine energy, social status, fame. So somebody feels like, hey, we can just pop up real quick. No, you don't do pop-up visits. You see something from a higher frequency. You see something from a higher frequency. Somebody has a God complex, for real. This is a family member. They really have a God complex. Because I keep trying to tell people, star does not mean famous. It does not mean famous. You shine dark and bright spaces, right? But it doesn't mean famous. Everybody is a star. That'll humble everybody. Right there. Everybody is a star. Everybody is a star. Somebody really wants to meet you, whoever you are, right? You're going to have to pray about it. Those days are gone where people just, well, you can just stop over anytime. You know, your open door policy. Not when you know now. Because it's too many. Somebody has spread a rumor about, this is what you and somebody have in common. This is what you and an Aquarius have in common, right? Because this is what's coming up here. This is the current situation, present situation, what's happening in your current situation, is that you and an Aquarius have something in common. Both of y'all are in your 11th house, right? And both of y'all have been made aware of a lie about something, right? And could be about a family member. And that's what y'all could have in common. Y'all could have that in common, right? That family members want to just link up. But you also know that they also chain to a particular spirit, right? This is, again, that's going to be a no. That's going to be a no. I need to pray about it. I need to pray about it. I'll get back to you. But it's going to be real quick. Because what you found out the last time, real quick, began what you noticed to be a sacrifice. That's when you noticed something. That's when you noticed something. Somebody in your, excuse me, somebody in your family is, you're familiar with someone. That's what this fire is for, right? You are familiar with someone, meaning that you've met someone before, okay? You've met them before. So somebody is basically like, so-and-so is in town. This is what this is. Wherever you are, because whenever you see the devil card, Saturn, right? Saturn return. You got Aquarius and Capricorn. That's Saturn return. Well, this is ruled by Saturn. This is ruled by Saturn, right? So somebody is basically like, guess who's in town? They want to see you. They want to, we haven't seen. You're going to have to pray about it. That's going to pump the brakes instantly. Instantly. Let me pray about it. Because somebody's all excited. But see, whoever this energy is here, this family member is saying, we want to stop by your house really quick, whoever you are, because this is like quick movement, fast movement, right? That's what the Eight of Wands is. It's like quick progression, like you were fast tracked, like if you were fast tracked through a company, and people like, who is the star of this company? This person is just moving through this company. They just moving through the company, right? People want to meet you. But the first time they met you, something when you went back into hermit mode, realized somebody had been sacrificed. Like a light came on for you. A light came on for you. That really got you structured and authoritative, like really got you praying for somebody. You started knowing something. So it was three energies that came together. So let me give somebody an example of something. Okay. You met, whoever you are, Cancer, you met a loved one, introduced you to two people, right? They came to your house, whoever this is, because that's what this is. The devil card is three people. It's three energies, right? They came to your house. They wanted to meet you. So you could have been working for a company, you could have been the star of the company, whatever it is, they wanted to meet you, right? Your guards were dropped at first because of who it was, right? This devil card, it was who it was, but it was really them being, right? You're like, okay, these two, you're now realizing, okay, huh. Right. So yeah, somebody wants to bring these two energies back over and they're like, oh, we just want to stop by real quick. Keep something in mind, whoever these energies are. You and this could be you and your person. Y'all could be a couple, right? You and a couple, right? So that would make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would, well, 4, 5. It would be 6 of you all, right? Source is saying for you and your person are going to be making a decision to say, you know what, let me and whoever your person is, we need to pray about it first. We need to pray about it first. So in that case, you'll know, because the person will be like, oh, you can't make a decision without them. You'll know something else is going on, that they're with somebody else. They're chained to something else. Something else. Or if you're by yourself and you made the decision by yourself, oh, you're always working. You just, or something, you make too much time. You never make enough time for me. Something is going to let you know, okay, this person, like basically what the devil has gotten into this person. You're going into prayer immediately. Fast, quick prayer. You're praying that this person can stay focused. Because something is happening fast. Something is happening really, really fast. What is your strength here? Yeah, you have an overflow of, this is your discernment here. This is an overflow that you pour into yourself. You feel whoever you are, people were thinking that you're smoke and mirrors in terms of you being a prayer warrior, but you're really, really not. You're really a prayer warrior. And you're praying for somebody who is really really chained to something. This is not a person who is a workaholic, right? This is a person, because that somebody would be that's the image that somebody's trying to give of you, because you're comfortable in your home, right? Somebody would try to give that image of you, you know, that you're always working, or because the polarity to this card would be Cancer, right? Or here's the Emperor card. The polarity to that would be the Justice card. Somebody has already done some kind of an injustice to you, and they've already shown that they're an open enemy. In the past, you would have impulsively said yes, but now you're slowing down and you're saying, I need to consult source first, right? So hopefully that's clear to somebody. Hopefully that's clear. So that is your strength right there. Justice in your favor. Yeah, justice in your favor. Source is really watching out for you. Because you're in your north node too. Whoever you are, you're in your north node, right? You may not work for the legal system, but you're in your north node, meaning that you're balanced out enough that whether you're with someone or by yourself, these are polarity signs. Libra and Aries are polarities, right? But you're strong enough by yourself, or if you were with somebody, to say, let me pray about it. And that's it. That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. You're a star in your own right. This is what you have this is what you and an Aquarius have in common. You're not chained to the devil. You're not chained to fear. Whether you're with somebody or where you're living alone or by yourself, you're praying about it. Ain't nobody gonna be stopping by real fast to your house, right? You're not playing mind games. You're not playing mind games. External and environmental influences. You're not playing mind games. You're not going back and forth, because there'll be a real click. Y'all know back in the day when somebody hang up a phone, they would just hear zzz, that sound. Hey, you can take it all the way back, but just click. Yeah, you know you don't play mind games. You don't play mind games. You're not arguing with somebody like you married to somebody. Okay? And if you are married to somebody wants you and your person are making a decision. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's you and your person, y'all are making a decision if somebody is stopping by. If you home by yourself and you with somebody and it's them saying, oh, we stopped by with our friends, whatever. No. We need to wait until so-and-so come home. We need to wait till they come home, especially if it's their friends. No. What? I know you ain't have the audacity to ask if you can come over, you their friend, and you want to stop by when you just by your home by yourself. Child. Okay. Let's get them on the phone and ask them why. Wow. Ask them that question. Why would you call me and ask me? Like, you crazy? External and environmental influences. Yeah. You already put it into something. Child, people crazy as I don't know what. You already put it into all speculation. You don't play those games. Somebody talking about they want to stop by. And they're your person's friend. That's gonna be a no. You must have dialed the wrong number. You put it into all speculation. Yep, you made a decision. Like people, child, you be wondering if people on stuff. But you made too many sacrifices, right? You made too many sacrifices. Here we have the Lover's card. So this made a decision right here. You're not even trying to be friends with your relative spouses. Like, nah. Nah. Child, please. Yep. Anyway, there we go. That's the outcome right there. You had a sixth sense about something. See, somebody in your family been wanting to tell you something for a long time about them, right? They've been wanting to tell you a secret about them. Whoever you are, they've been wanting to tell you a secret about them for a long time. But they travel in threes, right? Guess what? You're not their judge, jury, or executioner. You're just a family member. Matter of fact, you would be the compassionate one. Like you. Yeah, you're a prayer warrior. Like I said, you're just very structured and authoritative. So, like I said, you're whoever this is. Like I said, justice is in your favor. Yeah. Let me see if there's anything else. I think this is it. But yeah, that's what you and somebody have in common. You versus you. You're healing from the pain that they caused. Their plan to disrupt your money backfired. Step through the portal. Your gifts have increased. Your spiritual gifts have increased. Somebody regrets lying to you about something. I have no idea who this is, but anyway. The angel and prophecy of wisdom is with you. Yeah, but somebody travels in threes. Somebody, there are signs all around you. Heal people move differently. Your well of joy is within you. Don't forget the rest. Don't forget that rest is a form of self-care. You have the gift of clairaudience. You hear things very clearly. You hear what people are saying, what they don't say. I'm saying you have the gift of premonition. This is forewarning. Here we have sacral. This is love. I don't even know shit out anyway. Somebody has a bitter ex. Ex could mean anybody. It's not always ex. Well, this is lover, so I guess that's what it means. It's time to heal your wounded healer. And that's it. That's it, and that's all. Any other oracle cards? I think that's it. Yeah, the answers you seek are coming. All right. Yeah, somebody basically like somebody's in town. They want to stop by real fast. Y'all, please. I don't do all of that. I don't care if it's Santa Claus. He can't fit down the chimney. Oh, you don't believe in Santa Claus anyway. Nope. That's going to be a no. Source is doing an energetic clearing, and you're allowing Source to energetically clear something out for you, because this Devil card popped up. This means that you're going straight to Source. You're just praying, right? During crisis, the Holy One herself may be emptying you of fear and attachments, preparing you to receive her luminous plan. And that's it. Again, you're a prayer warrior. You are a prayer warrior. These energies said you were a fallen star. Everybody has an 11th house. I'm trying to help people not get distracted by star, because people still kind of put too much energy on that. Like, okay, a star. You were illuminated from the beginning, a star, right? Everybody has an 11th house, and that's it. And they can see it. People can see wherever you go that you're a star, that you're illuminated, right? That's why it irritates people's demons. It does. It irritates people's demons. And the first thing they want to do is point out yours. That's when you know. Well, you think you better than. You didn't say a word. Have faith in your dreams. Well, you think you smarter than. You haven't said one thing. You never try to belittle people. You never feel like they weren't enough this, enough that. So, yeah. So whoever this energy is that's kind of chained to these three friends that are connected by something legal that they did, they're very vague with you, right? Because they want you to sift through their water. They want you to sift through a variety of things, and we're talking about sacral chakra. And so they want you to figure it out. You're supposed to be Empress or High Priestess, right? They want you to figure it out. So if you don't ask, they're not going to tell you. They're not going to volunteer information, right? So, well, I just want to stop by real quick. You didn't ask who was with you. You just said, okay, right? That was you in the past. And next thing you know, they pop up with other people. Now you're starting to remember last time they popped up with other people. That's when you're told, this is Tower right here. You had a total recall, right? This right here is ruled by the Fool card, which is currently retrograde. These same energies went to spiritual court or physical court to make you look like a complete fool, a fallen star in the past. You lost your job or things weren't working out for you. This was in court, right? You was worshiping the devil. You was doing all kinds of stuff. You was a falling star, right? So now when they want to stop by real quick, this one person is saying they want to stop by real quick. They still got that same energy. They still got that same energy, right? It's still the same energy. So, what else? Let me see what else we got. So when we talk about a variety of things, these energies: joy, creativity, adaptability, sensuality, fertility, emotional range, and sexuality. You got to ask every little thing. Like, you got to be specific. Like, okay, are you this? Are you that? Who you bringing with you? Is this your boyfriend? This your girlfriend? You know, how long y'all been dating? You know, who cooks in the kitchen? I mean, like, does this one go to school? Like, this is a family member that has come to your house before and was so vague about who the people were. You don't even know half these people's last names. Whoever these energies are, you don't even know their last name. They vague about everything. And so sacral chakra is about feeling, right? And so you had a feeling something was going on. You had a feeling of that something was going on because, again, they need you for something. They need you for something. These are family members. They need you for something. They need your clarity for something. Either they think you got some kind of video footage or recordings of something. They need you for something. Because they feel like they are up against the devil. And they feel like the devil is structured and authoritative. Like the devil wears Prada. They like, okay, we need to, hey, we need to get together quick. Can we stop by? You're like, I got to talk to my husband or my wife or my partner. I got to talk to my dog. I got to talk to somebody. I got to talk to source. I got to pray about it. Or it's going straight to voicemail. Intuition. Your intuition is telling you. People want to talk to you real fast. Didn't you say you was recording some conversation? You told you. Nope. I ain't had no issue with nobody. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just going to pray about it. I'm just praying for it. Source answers prayers real fast. Just pray for clarity. That's it. Because they've been had familiar spirits around somebody. Whoever this energy is, somebody might want to stop by real fast. Nope. Because they already have, this is it, their 11th house. They already have a team of people, friends, allies, all of that. Remember, that's why I teach the way I teach on my channel. Everybody has the 11th house. This is 10th house. This is first house. Okay? Somebody had a first impression of you that you didn't realize that you were a star. Right? But now you know that you're a star. Right? These energies, now you have a total recall. Now you're having a total recall. You were always destined. Your water was always destined. This is a fresh start in the beginning. Wherever you are right now, you were always a star. Always. 11th house. Find out what your 12th house is. Because you're worthy. Find out what your 12th house is. You're worthy. You're into something. Too many people were trying to do some kind of an injustice to you. Open enemies. Like, why? What you do? You're a sweetheart. You're like, what'd you do wrong? So you praying for everybody. He's love. Yeah, you're operating in the spirit of love. Something could have happened in the West. Somebody, I don't know where people are in the world. Remember, this is the World Wide West. Something could have happened in the West. But something could have ended. Something could have ended. Because somebody felt like something was their way or the highway. Somebody wanted to, basically swap lives with you. I keep trying to tell people that Cancers, your energy you're ruled by the moon, first of all. I'm not going to spend too much time with this. You're ruled by the moon, first of all. Your energy is waxing and waning through these cycles, these phases within these cycles. And you pick up on energy very well. So somebody really wanted that. They wanted, like, how does Cancer know this? And talking to men and women, Cancer, how does Yeah. Somebody wanted your friendship group. They wanted your star. Like they want whoever this is, like they want it to be just as structured and authoritative. And this is within your family, just so we're crystal clear. They went somewhere that's the opposite of where you are, right? If this star said east, I would have said the opposite of where you are. Wherever you are, it's the opposite of where you are. If it says south, but it says west. Whatever they are, they're west, right? So something has faded to black. Something made a loved one hate you, right? But you still love them. So you're staying focused, okay? It's a loved one. You still love them. So, and that's it. You still feel like they're worthy of star energy. There's still hope. So that's it. Here we have acceptance. Radical acceptance in the now opens the flow. That's it. Yeah, that's it, and that's all. Right. Yeah. Somebody could be a Leo. I'm just seeing this symbol of a lion here. Anyway, that's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. I'll see you all in the next video. I was just trying to see if there's anything else in your reading. But no, this is it. All right. Bye.